Hello everyone, my name's Bliss here, and we've returned back to Blue Reflection. It seems we need to talk to Yuri for some reason. Let's do that. Hi Yuri, did you try talking to people? Oh, it's you. Unfortunately, I'm at a loss. I tried to have a conversation, but I've nothing to talk about. You're thinking too much. You can just ask the other person whatever you want to ask. For instance, is there anything you want to ask me? Something to ask you. I know. I'm extremely interested in knowing more about the common and reflectors. Given that they're both tied to emotions, more information should help me understand my feelings. The common and reflectors, huh? I don't know that much, but I'll tell you what I can. Really? Please do. Okay, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn. So the common contains things unrelated to the physique like vending machines and railway crossings. Users said it's a world where memories and awareness accumulate, so they probably formed from our experiences. I see. And if the common has existed since the ancient past, it likely changes along with our world. Right. I'm sure it didn't have things like vending machines 100 years ago. Our memories. So, if there anything is there anything exclusive to the common? Things that don't exist in our real world? Things that are only in the common? Well, the world itself has really unrealistic scenery. But if you just look at individual parts, like trees or stairs, it's all stuff from this world. Oh, but I've never seen demons in the real world. Demons? You're referring to the beings that try and attack and destroy fragments that have gone rampant, right? Yeah, apparently the Cyprian's influences makes the common go crazy and creates things like that. And those Cyphria created demons try to destroy the fragments, which reflectors use as weapons. In other words, fragments are a threat to the Sephiroth. That's why demons instinctively try to destroy them. You think so? I'd like to see it for myself, at least once, but that's so dangerous. Hmm? They say seeing is believing, but that doesn't do much me good if they can't be seen. If I have a chance, I'll try taking a better look sometime. Much appreciated. I look forward to hearing more. Alright, until then, you try talking to lots of people. It's just like what we did today. Just like today? Understood. In that case, I'll go and question people who... No. Not that. Just everyday normal activities. Bond with friends, excellent. And... nothing as, like, a point growth for us? No, nothing along those lines. Okie dokie. Fine, be like that then. I didn't mean to do that, unfortunately. But at the same time, I could have just changed out chat, but I'll do that another time. Let's see, missions. Keep an eye on the snacks, okie dokie. So, second floor hallway. Second floor hallway has something. Second floor hallway. There's two activities here. One with a personnel, I would presume. Dark Cave has a new message for you. No, not at the moment. You? Do you want some snacks too? They're sweet and make you happy. Huh? You don't? No way. Snacks make everyone happy. Snacks do not make everyone happy. There's this girl who buys and gives out a mountain of junk food to us. I love it, but it's unhealthy. She needs to lay it off or else we're gonna get heavy. Yeah, bring some fruit or something. But then again, someone else might say, fruit contains too much sugar in it, and if you don't exercise then fruit will make you fat. I would say to that is, fruit is delicious. And healthy. So this mission alone requires us to defeat those kind of creatures. And also there's a surprise in store, because since we have acquired all 12 friends in the game, the music's changed. And you will all be completely destroyed. Next up, you don't have the heart to be extinguished the first time. Maybe this will. So that's one automator creature defeated. Second, and one with 3 tomb-like creatures. Do this first. Seems impact and PS are okay against the tombs. Anything else is going to deal less. Take that back. Maybe I was thinking of those ghostly creatures. The ones which has magma covered cloaks to act as camouflage. Won't do you any good if you're actually just going to try and attack me though. Bloody anger creatures. Sorrow, happiness. Sorrow, happiness, anger, fear. Before common zones. I can speak correctly today. Any other day about this. 2 emotions have been mixed together. Yep. This is the happiness fear world. Weird. Attack. Great wave. Oh. Those 2 smaller ones will be instant-killed like that. And then you're going to have yourself a really big treat. This will do it. Like that. And that shall be that. And also, when you go to the central zone from now on, you can actually go to the other... Well, you can actually go to the 4 zones that you can go to previously because it has 4 doors there. Therefore, obviously 1 door per zone. So you don't have to wait for another day to transpire in order to go to a particular zone you really want to go to. Because when you can... when you can go to the central zone, you can go to any of the other zones regardless of the day. So now, there's something going on still in this hallway. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Mission. 3B33. So it must be a friend who wants to talk to me. Then that would lead to be Echo, wouldn't it be? Because there's nobody else who I am friends with that is on this floor. This is Echo. And Yuri. And then tell me more. I would, but there's no more to tell. Echo, are you interviewing Yuri? Hey Shuri, you've got to be curious too, right? Curious? About what? How about her beauty secrets? Look how stylish she is. Aren't you curious about her tricks? So, you were talking about her style, not her research. Of course I'm curious about her research, but her style would make for a better article. You're probably right though. I'm sure a lot of people want to know. You say that, but I'm not doing anything. The only possible explanation is that I eat the bare minimum. In your case, I think it's below the bare minimum. Do you? But as you can see, I continue to live. Ergo, I do not eat below the bare minimum. Sure, you're fine now, but you might have trouble later. That's besides the point. I want to ask about the mentality behind your interviews. How did it turn out like this? Hey, we're in an interview now, right? You should be able to see the mentality behind it firsthand. But you're interviewing me, and your questions came so quickly that I don't have a chance to analyze you. I guess that's true. What do you think, Shuri? What kind of mentality does an interviewer have? Echo, you just don't want to go through the trouble of explaining yourself, do you? Hehehe, you tell me. A desire to uncover the truth? Both lead towards cash, but I think uncovering the truth is going to be... isn't it a desire to uncover the truth, Echo? You said before that you want to expose society's contradictions. A desire to uncover the truth? Then an interviewer is just like a researcher. Yeah, that's exactly right. Then maybe you should have said that yourself. Pursuing the truth, raising new questions, and at times contradicting actual investigations. And in the end, the results are spread far and wide throughout newspapers and internet news sites. Yeah, though sometimes it can go too far, like how Akko is causing trouble for you right now. Yeah, I realise that. Sorry, Seiki. No need. It's all in the name of pursuing the truth. I completely understand that feeling. In that case, Seiki, let's talk about more things, for the sake of uncovering the truth. No, I'm afraid I have things to do, so I'll be going for now. She isn't sorry at all. Acquired Yuri's fragment. Ah, so... Still no growth points though. I'm appalled. Okie dokie. Is there anything else to this? Mysterious light in the principal's office. Or the disappearing underbred. Neither of these is headline worthy. Maybe so, yeah, maybe. Status, fragment. I'm just going to willing to bet and guess it's going to be another health recovery one. Yeah. Advances target. Yeah, advanced targets. Line. And it would be somewhere at the bottom, wouldn't it be now? Recovers all allies. Yeah, that's actually a bloody good one. Reinforcement. Increase all traits of target skill for a certain period of time. Smaller allies. MP. No. Fallen in combat. Supporters. And it's one for recovery of some sorts. Immediately raises the ether gauge. Maybe? Yeah. We'll put it on 1 anyways, just because we can then make use of it here and now. Mission time. We're going to go to a fresh start, a new group. And I managed to actually create these 2 items in my spare time, actually. Charm lipstick and scary tattoo. Just, it's much easier to be able to forge items together when you are able to actually access the 4 zones in your spare time. Or for me, actually, just in my spare time, I've been recording, not just trying to look for something specific. Let's go to class 3B then. 3B. Because it just sounds like 3B rather than 3B. More on those floors too. More news. You must be the one. No. You must be the one. Yes. Started with requested consultation. Right, after several rounds of judgment, our group's new name is the one you suggested. Give yourself a hand. Thank you for the wonderful name. You've given our group something to live up to. You can now craft Lyrical Bell. Lyrical. Converse with an item on hand. A fresh start, a new group. Nothing else? Okay, okay. I bet at least one of these will grant us additional missions later on. I'll speak to her last. Choco Cornet. Ulo's Wet. What the heck would that be? This gamer girl had... Okay. I'll read that in due course. 3rd floor hallway. So there's one here. Hi. Everyone's talking about exams. It's so annoying. All I want to do is play video games. Well, this kind of girl's breaking the 4th wall because, well, I'm kind of recording and playing this game right now. It's a video game, and then there's an individual who talks about the wonderfulness of video games. Yeah, there needs to be a pattern here somewhere. The flowers won't burn up, will they? So it's just Reaper type creatures we need to defeat. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We can deal with this. Okay. It doesn't matter what you guys throw against me, unless I alter the difficulty, then you guys have absolutely no chance of defeating me. But you know what? We're going to give ourselves a challenge just for one battle. We're going to put this on hard, and then I am going to absolutely crush you. Two Reaper type creatures. And apparently I would say that their HP definitely increases along with their defense, attack, and I think that's just actually it. And I also think that you get more items per battle anyways when you finish the battle in hand. But you lot still aren't able to even put a scratch on me. Well, mainly because I'm knocking them back so far. Although you can only knock them back so far when any other knockback type attacks won't actually cause any more knockback because they haven't moved at all. So now I'm actually going to perform a PS attack. Paralysis. They both missed. Okay. Next form. Next phase. Let's see. Large knockback, impact. Yeah, we'll have that. Not enough still. Flame splash. That is a lot of HP down for the count. That's what I said. When you put the higher the difficulty, the more powerful the attack will be. And since he moved, now it can actually cause a knockback again. Although that's not going to help. Alright, you're going to recover yourself, won't you now? But all of yours just are gradual health recovery rather than an actual health recovery. Look, if you're just going to be like that, then I'm going to have to your gradual health rather than something which will actually give me an on-the-spot health recovery, which is nice. I'll decrease your attack power then while giving you damage. What's your next... Oh. You're down for the count. What next? Any paralysis, please? You missed. Well, at least it wasn't critical. You're going to be put on charge. Can you do anything? Yes, significantly recovers all allies MP. And then I'm going to send you into oblivion. And then lastly, spear you into oblivion. I could have just done that the first time, for goodness sakes. That was over 1,000 damage. Yeah, but that's the only time I'm going to give you guys a hard difficulty battle. Because for goodness sakes, if they're going to be like that, then I don't know what the other 3 Sephiron bosses are going to be like on hard difficulty. Something in which I do not want to imagine. For goodness sakes. And that's that. Okay, next battle please. Just want to get this first. That was almost not worth it. Okay, now that we set it back to easy, these won't be much of a nuisance. Group wave. And then Heniko's variant of the group wave. And that's that. And as you can see by that, we didn't even get any items because it's on easy difficulty. How many hours of gaming a day? Okay. Let's retreat while we can. Common. Right. I've decided I'm going to play games and do homework. If I can balance both, nobody can bug me about either. I'm going to tell my parents as soon as I get home. I'll play my games while I get good grades. Received lol sweat. No idea what that item is. The girl who stops drawing. Sarasa! And my internet's playing up. Well done. Well done, TalkTalk. Never get TalkTalk, by the way, if you're a UK customer. They are the worst internet company in the world. Ever. Promise you good internet, but yet minutes later, it's down again. Glad I'm not uploading anything right now. 3A regular class. Although, the beauty of the Let's Plays that I do is I do not require internet connection at the time to be able to play the game. Unlike some YouTubers who relies on online connection to play multiplayer games. Glad this is not multiplayer. Otherwise, I would have a complaint to forward. No, don't look at me. I don't want people looking at my body. Please go away. Yuri. I heard there's a student who won't go swimming during PE because she has body image problems. I don't think she has any reason to, but... well, in order to fix this problem, we require to defeat 2 tomb-like creatures. To do this. Fear. A fear of oneself. Right, so I have to look for the... actually, both of these are fear caskets. So we are going to be able to do this within 1 world. Not you, not interested in you. Hi there. Come forward, please. And I'm going to obliterate you undead hedrons. And trees. You may be resistant, but it's still going to take a chunk of your health away. But both these type of creatures have so much health. Wow. Excellent. And now, use the boar fist to punch it into oblivion. Die again. There we go. Chaotic anguish. Alright, next phase, please. Will that lead anywheres? Probably. We'll get the item over here anyways, because we can. Good, 2 items. If it was just 1 item, I would be very disappointed again. There's no way, is there? Oh, there is! I just made the impossible possible. Some odd reason. Get this item first, and then slash. Slash. Oh, this battle's still the same though, this theme. You see the differences between the difficulty of the last battle and this one. Excellent. And then the same again. And then lastly, pierce attacks. Ebus Fang. Didn't work. That's fine though, we can still go. This will do it. Excellent. But that's still the same. Slightly different actually. Maybe it's just because we have more time to just look at it. Look at it! Body image security. Insecurity. Right, leave a comment and let's go back to the real world. Huh? I'm not overweight. You mean you're cute? Oh, now you're just embarrassing me. Okay, I'll try to have a bit more self-confidence. Thanks. Received sweet glazed bread. Sweetly glazed. Enough passion to go around? What? Someone drew a 4-panel comic potion here? Comic, yeah. It's pretty funny if you ask me. Right. 2 thrusters. Pick up the pieces. There's a girl who uploaded her drawings to an art sharing website and the comments have her really down. Sorry to bother you so often, but could you help? You're not bothering me, you're doing me a favour. You're giving me more rating points. Anyways, picking up the pieces. Cut my life to pieces. This is my last resolve. Wait, what was she again? Nurse's office. Okie dokie, we can do that. School first. Nurse's office. Anyways, let's see. Is this the one? I think she is. Hi. Ah, you came to laugh at my art too. Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and make fun of me. Do it. No, I'm not going to. No. Although sometimes, yes, it is a bit of a kick in the teeth when you do get comments sometimes when you put so much work and passion into something. But there's a difference between just outright blatant bullying and really nice critique comments. Okay, so you're just gonna stand there? You just stand there, little one. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. You can continue living in the unconscious. In the comment. This place combines sorrow and anger. 2 not very good emotions to put together. Actually, putting both emotions together will amplify one another. Not gonna lie. Nope, I don't want to be caught by you, Magma. Why did I do that? What did I even do that for? Okay, so we picked up the pieces. It's all good. Leave the common. And now I get it. Nobody's born a great artist. Everyone's bad at first, but they keep pressing until they get better. I won't give up. I want to draw better and better art. Besides, it's pretty fun. The most important thing, regardless of any hobby, is to have fun. Even if you're not good at it, the fun part is the most important part, because that motivates you to do even better. You're still here. I bet they realise you're here for the 100th day in a row. Surely you must be faking it. Otherwise, if it's not fake, then you have to be in a hospital right now. Right, mission, last one, unless this leads to another one. There's this kid who practices really hard, but she's so into it that she goes until she passes out. That's not good. Is there anything we can do? Well, we can think of another individual who does that sort of thing. The pianist of our lovely group of friends. Anyways, school first. Not one. No, it's not 1B. It's facility field, and it's just gonna have to be you, isn't it? You're the only one who's on a rampant on this day and age. You look like you're about to pass out, mate. I don't want to practice anymore. My body can't take it. But it's so much fun, but I can't quit. It's good to be passionate about something, but it's good to also care for your well-being. If your well-being's not in check, then you can't practice, okay? You're going to be there faint on the floor, or if you can make it, faint on bed. We're at the borders between the zones, right? Yep, we're in happiness and fear. Defeat trusters. Okie dokie. I made the mistake last time that these weren't trusters, but they actually are trusters. Battle start. Right, grape wave again, because that's always very effective. Not as effective on the tomb creatures though. Terror Entombed. Good. That's one truster down. And I think I saw another one somewhere else. Yep, you're here. You're still fine. Then let's deal with this one. Deal with both of these with heart and grace. Good. And then next, you. Boom. Can we leave this particular time-space arena? Seal of Grief. 2 of 2. Enough passion to go around. What comes around goes around, I suppose. So tired, but this amount of exercise might just be about perfect. I won't give up. I want to draw better and better art. Besides, it's pretty fun. That was dialogue just mixed up. You suddenly went for sporty kind of dialogue to an artistic kind of dialogue. You do not make any sense, my friend. Oh, it's so sad that it doesn't actually give you any points for the result. Aim for 800 rating points, and I've got 1100. I love side quests, as you can tell. Good. Next and last thing to do for the day is talk with our new but still shady friend, Mayo. Why are you three here? We wanted to ask if you felt anything when the Sephira appeared. If I felt anything. You were able to move before putting on the ring. That's a very special situation. So, what's going on? Who knows? Are you gonna keep it secret? No, I just can't explain it. My memories from them are hazy, and they only clear up after I put on the ring. So you were moving unconsciously, according to instinct? That's awesome. You must really have a strong fragment. And is that seriously all you have for? Well, yeah, it kind of is. If you have time to waste, practice your acting. I'm sure you still haven't even memorized the script. Of course I've memorized it. Oh? What are you doing? Hurry up and knife it. It's a line from the closing out of Little Mermaid. Oh, I knew it. You still haven't memorized the whole thing. Not only that, but you lied about it? Well, I'm sorry. She can't help it. Our priority is to gather fragments. Besides, do you know the whole thing? Of course I do. Oh, really? Oh, let's have a quiz to see if you really do know it. That'll clear things up, right? Try me. Wow, she got everything right. She even knew the number of pages in the script. I'm not a genius like Seiki, I just learned it all through repetition. Besides, if you don't know the other actors' lines, you can't cover for them when they make a mistake. I see. What do you mean I see? You were a ballerina, you should already know this. Sorry? She didn't try when it came to performing. Are you done yet? If you've got nothing else to say, hurry up and leave. Okay. She doesn't have to say it like that. No. But she thinks she's one of those tough ones, where she can just take any amount of punishment and just get away from it with it. Points! Points mean prizes! Points also means new skills. That's one. That's one. And that's one. For ether heal. Although that sounds like it's an healing ability that uses up ether percentage. Okay. With that in mind, let us actually, fragment. Somehow I knew that using that was just a bad idea. KO'd reflectors. Increase skilled power based on the number of KO'd reflectors. So basically, if you're alone, then that means the power of that attack is strong. I'll put it on the paralysis for now. Okay, so we've got nothing else to do for the day. Making friends with Mal. Bonds of friends, 61 of 99, and minimum level 36 acquired. So now, let's go to first floor room A. Necessary rating points achieved. And, yep, report our mission activities to Lemon and Lime. What's going on now? And then my leg will... No, it won't. Your leg won't heal. Huh? Your wish won't come true. But that's not really what this battle is about, is it? What do you mean, Yuri? Now that I've participated in live combat, I finally have a better grasp on this situation. Our battles occur outside of the physical world, yes, in the world of our collective unconsciousness. Namely, the common. This school connects these two worlds. The Sephiroth are trying to take control of this gateway, which I suppose makes us some sort of guardians who protect the human spiritual realm. This is all a little hard to follow. Perhaps I should say human emotional realm. We fight in the realm of human emotion with the power of human emotion. This is why we can't use reflector or fragment powers in the physical world without the disruption of the Sephiroth. But what does that mean? It means even if we win this battle, the only reward we receive is world peace. Nothing will happen to your leg. Nothing in the physical world will be influenced by any of this. No, that can't be true. It can't be, right? It's true that this won't heal your leg. Even if we do defeat all the Sephiroth, there's no wish at the end. So you tricked me, encouraging me to fight, telling me my wish would come true. All of it was a lie? I can't believe this. Wait, Hannah, you know. What should I do? What am I fighting for? What can I believe? Or believe? Chapter 9, A Reason to Fight. That's kind of something that we need right now. And there's Sarasa. Hey Nico, what's up? That's my line. Here, I'll show you. Just watch. What do you think? It's great. What's wrong? You don't look well. My leg isn't going to get better. No matter how many Sephiroth I defeat, my wish isn't going to come true. So what am I even fighting for? How can you say that? What happened, Hinako? It can't be. So you're saying you'll never be able to dance again? No. There must be something we can do. And who's to say what Yuzu and Liam are saying is true? As long as there's still a sliver of hope, your leg will heal. I don't think you should give up hope. You can't be pessimistic about stuff like this. I know that, but that's why I'm telling you. You don't get it, do you? Sarasa, you can still dance. Your legs still work. Your future's still bright. Of course you don't understand. So stop trying to pretend you know what I'm going through. Hinako, I was just trying to... And now she's going rampant again. Sarasa, is this my fault? Why? Why? That must have been such a shock for Sarasa that we put her into a rampant state. Doesn't it seem like they're here? Let's go. Yep, let's go at this alone. But it doesn't matter. We don't need us to get someone's fragment here. Red Sap 2. I was thinking, yeah, are we cornered here? Surely we can do something about this situation. Yep, it's only us at this point. I'll worry about those points later. Creeping leaf veins. Just collect items? Now that I think about it, where are the demons in here? That's a bit of a shock. Now loading. The afterlife. All alone this time. That's perfectly fine. And there's the fragment in question. Is that it? Ah, so there's a demon here. Let's battle it out then, tomb. This will deal with you. Just like that. Bit of a shame that there's only one demon. Sarasa's fragment. But can you... Hiniko was just starting to feel better. As a reflector, her legs worked the way she wanted them to. She had her freedom back. The light had returned to her eyes. She was starting to look like herself again. You'll never understand. Nothing has changed for you. You haven't lost anything. There's nothing I could say to her. As someone who can still dance, nothing I could say to Nico holds any value. Is there anything I can do? Any way I can help her? I've researched ways to fix her legs, read tons of books on physical therapy, all for nothing? Huh? I've admired Hiniko ever since I first saw her. To me, she was everything an Etalay should be. If my legs stopped working, if I've lost them, maybe I'd have a better chance of understanding her feelings. But as I am, there's nothing I could do for her. Why am I so useless? Sarasa. Seeing her regain her confidence made me so happy. She was glowing like she used to. But now, I had no idea she was so concerned about me. There must be something I could do to help her. There has to be. What can I do? How could I be so blind? I have to get back. I have to get back and talk to her. Well, that's another fragment. Sorry to cause trouble for you again. Not at all. It was all my fault anyway. I have to admit, it was embarrassing to have my feelings exposed like that. But that really is how I feel, even if I couldn't be honest about it until now. Sarasa, thank you. Knowing how much you care means a lot to me. Don't say it like that. You're making me blush. I mean it. It made me really happy. I can't believe how ignorant I was. I thought I was the only person suffering, but no one else could understand. You felt alone? But you were right next to me, sharing the weight this whole time, willing to give your legs up for me. And you finally made me take notice. That makes me so happy. Thank you, Sarissa. Of course. Ever since my injury, whenever I saw you dance, no, even before that, I've always admired the way you dance, Sarissa. I wish I could dance like you. Well, I've always wanted to dance like you, Hiniko. Ever since I first saw you. Sarissa, guess we were thinking the same thing. Haha. Looks like we were. I really am glad I got to tell you what I was thinking. It feels like we finally become true friends. Up until now, I never felt like I could really open up to my friends, you know. I can relate. Wait. Perhaps Yuzu and Lime felt the same way. I assume I understand Sarisa, but I didn't have any idea what she was really thinking. She may have been a little blunt with me, but she cared for me from the bottom of her heart. I need to keep that in mind. When someone projects on the outside may not what she feels inside. Maybe it's the same for Yuzu and Lime. No, there's no maybe about it. Things are rarely what they seem. For one thing you wish from the bottom of your heart will come true, I might have to start believing in that. Because they will never stop. Because they have never stopped believing in me. I'm not going to lose my faith in them. Until they finally decide to open up to me, I'll be there for them. It looks like that time has come sooner than you thought it was going to be. Because a Sephiroth has appeared itself. Oh, hi there. It seems you've returned. The one with the church organs. I like arms. It seems you've returned. And for what purpose I do not know, because this time I am going to completely destroy you. No, I just defeated it, but... Hinako, it's okay, I'm fine. But I have to hurry and get back to them, sorry. Right. Growth points. Ah, I can modify my friends ones now. Good. Let's see. Technical for you. And then... Defense technical. Support technical. Yeah. That's 501 HP. That's just per core. We'll do that then. Wolf threat. No, wolf throat. Fragment. Penico. Oh yeah, yours must be one of the first ones actually. True Feelings. Increases target's attack for a certain period of time. Ooh, that's very good actually. We'll attach it to a large amount, or all allies empty. Put you there, and then put you there, and then we'll just put you there. And that does that justice, don't you think? Wait, there's more? Oh, I've got two of them. Fine. Be like that, babe. I was thinking I just accumulated one in that time, but no, I accumulated two somehow. Maybe it's the fragment also giving us a point, as well as doing the objectives from the previous day. Yesterday. Time for its utmost destruction. Good. We already attached 4 supporters to this. Are we really doing this alone? It's not like we have a choice. Hina's not here to help us this time. Yeah, but... Yuzu, Lime! Hina, you came back for us. Quite. Save for talk for after we've taken this thing down. Yeah. This time, you are going to be destroyed. It may still be far away, but its hopes are even further away than that. Doesn't seem we're going to give it a lot of damage with heart. What else can we do? She doesn't have anything you can place on enemies either. Right. We'll just keep doing this then. Support. Nah, we'll just do a straight up attack. Large knockback. This would be good. Nearly 4,000 damage! Just from that one attack. That is an excellent amount of damage, for goodness sakes. The rest defense up. You'll feel this. Flapping Firestorm. That's more for the benefit of its attack going down, rather than anything else. Wow, that's a lot of HP actually. A little bit actually. When I say a lot, I mean just a little bit. You're going to perform a ritual. Of that. Does it even have a name? 20. It's small. That. That's good. You're gonna keep on doing that to me? Fine. I still can't believe that though, actually. High machine gun. And then now that her attack power is increased, we're going to do another mighty defense ignoring spear attack. What? 9,000 damage! Bloody heck! I don't believe that at all. That is seriously overpowering. Oh, you might drive forward, but you're not going to do any good by doing that. Right. That's a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. Well, I thought they did a lot of damage, but you know, the boss decides to just regenerate his health, or maybe it's hit the limit before it decides, I'm going to move forward. Ether up, ether up, ether up, ether up, ether up. Inspirational broadcast. A fast acting act. Speed. You're next. Not the confusion. Yeah, you miss. Cure confusion, please. Yeah. I do not want to be confused. I'm not sure if that house has an implication of an ally attacking another ally. Another ally, sorry. Basically go into the heart of that cannon. This is excellent, actually. 333. Very spry. Excellent. Attack down. Defense down, sorry. Right. This is so bloody powerful. Another spear into a Cochma. Bonk. Complete harmony. Hehehe. Face the baseball again. Let's see if we can withstand against this M16. Move forward again. Moving forward again. Oh my god. Why do you stop there? Why can't you just run? No, I'm joking. Don't run us over, please. Let's not crank this up a notch. Right. It is time for you to feel the pain. 3. And then I shall perform a grape wave. And then a plum charm. And then afterwards, one of that. And then lastly, that. You on overdrive again. And corruptive skill as well. Good. In all of that. Any more to join the fray? All of us. It is time to admit defeat, Sephiroth. And I think that shall do it. Say your prayers. Almighty Dias. That is a complete desolation of that particular piece of material. That delivers justice. You really came back for us. Look, Hina, we... Don't worry about it. What? It's fine. There must be a reason why you can't tell me. But until the day you can, I'll fight by your side. Ah, Hina, thank you. So from now on, we're in this together. Yeah, thank you. Still, without a reason why. Being together again after our temporary separation. Get ready for tomorrow. Prepare for tomorrow's training. We got to practice for the festival tomorrow. You prepared for morning practice. As you can see, we're going to have more actors practicing with us from now on. How fun. I'll try my best. Relax, Nishido, relax. You're the narrator, so you can just read your lines straight off of the script. Meanwhile, I'll be supporting the cast as the photographer. Okay, let's get started. And why are we always doing this with Mayo with us? For goodness sakes. Nice work, girls. I got some good pictures. Wait, pictures? You were taking them today? I wanted to get some shots of everyone practicing. They might eventually be useful for our graduation album. Our graduation album? I know we're all in middle school last year and it's a way away, but still, I hope we can all have a happy graduation together. Yeah! Aim for 900 rating points. Mate, I'm already over 1100. But you know, it's all good. Always on time. Just say no. Feeling blue. Good. And that shall be that. Yeah, 1110 points. Aim for 900. Need to get to level 40. Reaper oppose. I've not faced that one before, so these must be some new enemies. Synopsis. I'll do that in my spare time, actually. As it's just really boring just to try and do that. Recall all that. But we could just do it. Nah, okay. We're going to come back to this in the next time, folks. That is 2 out of 4 Sephiroths defeated. And hopefully those 2 will appear at some time within the next few episodes. And I don't know what's going to happen after we defeated all 4. Maybe. But have a good day, everyone. And as always, take care of yourselves. Cut my life to pieces. This is my last resolve. Wait, what was she again? Nurse's office. Okie dokie, we can do that. School first. Nurse's office. Anyways. Let's see. Is this the one? I think she is. Hi. Ah, you came to laugh at my art too. Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and make fun of me. Do it. No, I'm not going to. No. Although sometimes, yes, it is a bit of a kick in the teeth when you do get comments sometimes when you put so much work and passion into something. But there's a difference between just outright blatant bullying and really nice critique comments. Okay, so you're just gonna stand there? You just stand there, little one. You don't bother me, I won't bother you. You can continue living in the unconscious, in the common. This place combines sorrow and anger. 2 not very good emotions to put together. Actually, putting both emotions together will amplify one another. Not gonna lie. Nope, I don't want to be caught by you, Magma. Why did I do that? What did I even do that for? Okay, so we picked up the pieces. It's all good. Leave the common. And now I get it. Nobody's born a great artist. Everyone's bad at first, but they keep practicing until they get better. I won't give up. I want to draw better and better art. Besides, it's pretty fun. The most important thing, regardless of any hobby, is to have fun. Even if you're not good at it, the fun part is the most important part, because that motivates you to do even better. You're still here. I bet they realise you're here for the 100th day in a row. Surely you must be faking it. Otherwise, if it's not fake, then you have to be in a hospital right now. Right, mission, last one. Unless this leads to another one. There's this kid who practices really hard, but she's so into it that she goes until she passes out. That's not good. Is there anything we can do? Well, we can think of another individual who does that sort of thing. The pianist of our lovely group of friends. Anyways, school first was not one. No, it's not 1B. It's facility, field, and it's just gonna have to be you, isn't it? You're the only one who's on a rampant on this day and age. You look like you're about to pass out, mate. I don't want to practice anymore. My body can't take it. But it's so much fun, but I can't quit. It's good to be passionate about something, but it's good to also care for your well-being. If your well-being's not in check, then you can't practice, okay? You're going to be there faint on the floor, or if you can make it, faint on bed. We're at the borders between the zones, right? Yep, we're in happiness and fear. Defeat trusters. Okie dokie, I made the mistake last time that these weren't trusters, but they actually are trusters. Barbarian start. Right, grape wave again, because that's always very effective. Not as effective on the tomb creatures though. Terror Entombed. Good. That's one truster down. And I think I saw another one somewhere else. Yep, you're here. You're still fine. Then let's deal with this then. Deal with both of these with heart and grace. Good. And then next, you. Boom. Can we leave this particular time-space arena? Seal of Grief. 2 of 2. Enough passion to go around. What comes around goes around, I suppose. So tired, but this amount of exercise might just be about perfect. I won't give up. I want to draw better and better art. Besides, it's pretty fun. That was dialogue just mixed up. You suddenly went for sporty kind of dialogue to an artistic kind of dialogue. You do not make any sense, my friend. Oh, it's so sad that it doesn't actually give you any points for the result. Aim for 800 rating points, and I've got 1100. I love side quests, as you can tell. Good. Next and last thing to do for the day is talk with our new but still shady friend, Mayo. Why are you three here? We wanted to ask if you felt anything when the Sephra appeared. If I felt anything. You were able to move before putting on the ring. That's a very special situation. So, what's going on? Who knows? Are you going to keep it secret? No, I just can't explain it. My memories from them are hazy, and they only clear up after I put on the ring. So you were moving unconsciously, according to instinct? That's awesome. You must really have a strong fragment. And is that seriously all you have for? Well, yeah, it kind of is. If you have time to waste, practice your acting. I'm sure you still haven't even memorized the script. Of course I've memorized it. Oh? What are you doing? Hurry up and knife it. It's a line from the closing out of Little Mermaid. Oh. I knew it. You still haven't memorized the whole thing. Not only that, but you lied about it? Well, I'm sorry. She can't help it. Our priority is to gather fragments. Besides, do you know the whole thing? Of course I do. Oh, really? Oh, let's have a quiz to see if you really do know it. That'll clear things up, right? Try me. Wow, she got everything right. She even knew the number of pages in the script. I'm not a genius like Seiki, I just learned it all through repetition. Besides, if you don't know the other actors' lines, you can't cover for them when they make a mistake. I see. What do you mean I see? You were a ballerina, you should already know this. Sorry? She didn't trifle when it came to performing. Are you done yet? If you've got nothing else to say, hurry up and leave. Okay. She doesn't have to say it like that. No. But she thinks she's one of those tough ones, where she can just take any amount of punishment. And just curious about her research, but her style would make for a better article. You're probably right though. I'm sure a lot of people want to know. You say that, but I'm not doing anything. The only possible explanation is that I eat the bare minimum. In your case, I think it's below the bare minimum. Do you? But as you can see, I continue to live. Ergo, I do not eat below the bare minimum. Sure, you're fine now, but you might have trouble later. That's besides the point. I want to ask about the mentality behind your interviews. How did it turn out like this? Hey, we're in an interview now, right? You should be able to see the mentality behind it firsthand. But you're interviewing me, and your questions came so quickly that I don't have a chance to analyse you. I guess that's true. What do you think, Shuri? What kind of mentality does an interviewer have? Akko, you just don't want to go through the trouble of explaining yourself, do you? Hehehe, you tell me. A desire to uncover the truth? Both lead towards cash, but I think uncovering the truth is going to be, isn't it a desire to uncover the truth, Akko? You said before that you want to expose society's contradictions. A desire to uncover the truth? Then an interviewer is just like a researcher. Yeah, that's exactly right. Then maybe you should have said that yourself. Pursuing the truth, raising new questions, and at times contradicting actual investigations. And in the end, the results are spread far and wide throughout newspapers and internet news sites. Yeah, though sometimes it can go too far, like how Akko is causing trouble for you right now. Yeah, I realise that. Sorry, Seiki. No need. It's all in the name of pursuing the truth. I completely understand that feeling. In that case, Seiki, let's talk about more things, for the sake of uncovering the truth. No, I'm afraid I have things to do, so I'll be going for now. She isn't sorry at all. Acquired Yuri's fragment. So... Still no growth points though. I'm appalled. Okie dokie. Is there anything else to this? Mysterious light in the principal's office. Or the disappearing underbread. Neither of these is headline worthy. Maybe so, yeah, maybe. Status, fragment. I'm just gonna willing to bet and guess it's gonna be another health recovery one. Yeah, advances target. Yeah, advanced targets. Line. And it would be somewhere at the bottom, wouldn't it be now? Recovers all allies. Yeah, that's actually a bloody good one. Reinforcement. Increase all traits of target skill for a certain period of time. Smaller allies. MP. No. Fallen in combat. Supporters. And this one for recovery of some sorts. Immediately raises the ether gauge. Maybe? Yeah. We'll put it on 1 anyways, just because we can then make use of it here and now. Mission time. We're going to go to a fresh start, a new group. And I managed to actually create these 2 items in my spare time, actually. Charm lipstick and scary tattoo. It's much easier to be able to forge items together when you are able to actually access the 4 zones in your spare time. Or for me, actually, just in my spare time, I've been recording, not just trying to look for something specific. Let's go to class 3B then. 3B. Because it just sounded like 3B rather than 3B. More on those floors too. More news. You must be the one. No. You must be the one. Yes. Started with requested consultation. Right, after several rounds of judgment, our group's new name is the one you suggested. Give yourself a hand. Thank you for the wonderful name. You've given our group something to live up to. You can now craft Lyrical Bell. Lyrical. Converse with an item on hand. A fresh start, a new group. Nothing else? Okay, okay. I bet at least one of these will grant us additional missions later on. I'll speak to her last. Choco Cornet. Ulo's Wet. What the heck would that be? This gamer girl had... Okay. I'll read that in due course. 3rd floor hallway. So there's one here. Hi. Everyone's talking about exams. It's so annoying. All I want to do is play video games. Well, this kind of girl's breaking the 4th wall because, well, I'm kind of recording and playing this game right now. It's a video game, and then there's an individual who talks about the wonderfulness of video games. Yeah, there needs to be a pattern here somewhere. The flowers won't burn up, will they? So it's just Reaper-type creatures we need to defeat. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We can deal with this. Okay. It doesn't matter what you guys throw against me, unless I alter the difficulty, then you guys have absolutely no chance of defeating me. But you know what? We're going to give ourselves a challenge just for one battle. We're going to put this on hard. And then I am going to absolutely crush you. Two Reaper-type creatures. And apparently I would say that their HP definitely increases along with their defense, attack. And I think that's just actually it. And I also think that you get more items per battle anyways when you finish the battle in hand. But you lot still aren't able to even put a scratch on me. Well, mainly because I'm knocking them back so far. Although you can only knock them back so far when any other knockback type attacks won't actually cause any more knockback, because they haven't moved at all. So now I'm actually going to perform a PS attack. Paralysis. They both missed. Okay, okay. Next form. Next phase. Let's see. Large knockback. Impact. Yeah, we'll have that. Not enough still. Flame Splash. That is a lot of HP down for the count. That's what I said, when you put the higher the difficulty, the more powerful the attack will be. And since he moved, now it can actually cause a knockback again. Although that's not going to help. Alright, you're going to recover yourself, won't you now? but all of yours just are gradual health recovery rather than an actual health recovery. Look, if you're just going to be like that, then I'm going to have to get away from it with it. Points! Points mean prizes! Points also means new skills. That's one. That's one. And that's one. For ether heal. Although that sounds like it's an healing ability that uses up ether percentage. Okay. With that in mind, let us actually, yeah. Fragment. Somehow I knew that using that was just a bad idea. KO'd reflectors. Increase skilled power based on the number of KO'd reflectors. So basically, if you're alone, then that means the power of that attack is strong. I'll put it on the paralysis for now. Okay, so we've got nothing else to do for the day. Making friends with Mal. Bonds of friends, 61 of 99, and minimum level 36 acquired. So now, let's go to first floor, room A. Necessary rating points achieved. And, yep, report our mission activities to Lemon and Lime. What's going on now? And then my leg will... No, it won't. Your leg won't heal. Huh? Your wish won't come true. But that's not really what this battle is about, is it? What do you mean, Yuri? Now that I've participated in live combat, I finally have a better grasp on this situation. Our battles occur outside of the physical world, yes, in the world of our collective unconsciousness. Namely, the common. This school connects these two worlds. The Sephiroth are trying to take control of this gateway, which I suppose makes us some sort of guardians who protect the human spiritual realm. This is all a little hard to follow. Perhaps I should say human emotional realm. We fight in the realm of human emotion with the power of human emotion. This is why we can't use reflector or fragment powers in the physical world without the disruption of the Sephiroth. But what does that mean? It means even if we win this battle, the only reward we receive is world peace. Nothing will happen to your leg. Nothing in the physical world will be influenced by any of this. No, that can't be true. It can't be, right? It's true that this won't heal your leg. Even if we do defeat all the Sephiroth, there's no wish at the end. So you tricked me, encouraging me to fight, telling me my wish would come true. All of it was a lie? I can't believe this. Wait, Hannah, you know. What should I do? What am I fighting for? What can I believe? Or believe? Chapter 9, A Reason to Fight. That's kind of something that we need right now. And there's Sarasa. Haniko, what's up? That's my line. Here, I'll show you. Just watch. What do you think? It's great. What's wrong? You don't look well. My leg isn't going to get better. No matter how many Sephiroth I defeat, my wish isn't going to come true. So what am I even fighting for? How did you say that? What happened, Hinako? It can't be. So you're saying you'll never be able to dance again? No. There must be something we can do. And who's to say what Yuzu and Liam are saying is true? As long as there's still a sliver of hope, your leg will heal. I don't think you should give up hope. You can't be pessimistic about stuff like this. I know that, but that's why I'm telling you. You don't get it, do you? Sarasa, you can still dance. Your legs still work. Your future's still bright. Of course you don't understand. So stop trying to pretend you know what I'm going through. Hinako, I was just trying to... And now she's going rampant again. Sarasa, is this my fault? Why? Why? That must have been such a shock for Sarasa that we put her into a rampant state. Doesn't it seem like they're here? Let's go. Yep, let's go at this alone. But it doesn't matter. We don't need us to get someone's fragment here. Red Sap 2. I was thinking, yeah, are we cornered here? Surely we can do something about this situation. Yep, it's only us at this point. I'll worry about those points later. Creeping leaf veins. Just collect items. Now that I think about it, where are the demons in here? That's a bit of a shock. Now loading. The afterlife. All alone this time. That's perfectly fine. And there's the fragment in question. Is that it? Ah, so there's a demon here. Let's battle it out then, tomb. This will deal with you. Just like that. It's a bit of a shame that there's only one demon. Sarasa's fragment. But can you... Hinako was just starting to feel better. As a reflector, her legs worked the way she wanted them to. She had her freedom back. The light had returned to her eyes. She was starting to look like herself again. You'll never understand. Nothing has changed for you. You haven't lost anything. There's nothing I could say to her. As someone who can still dance, nothing I could say to Nico holds any value. Is there anything I can do? Any way I can help her? I've researched ways to fix her legs, read tons of books on physical therapy, all for nothing? Huh? I've admired Hinako ever since I first saw her. To me, she was everything an Etalay should be. If my legs stopped working, if I've lost them, maybe I had a better chance of understanding her feelings. But... gonna have to... yeah, your gradual health rather than something which will actually give me an on-the-spot health recovery, which is nice. I'll decrease your attack power then, while giving you damage. What's your next... oh. You're down for the count. What next? paralysis, please. You missed. Well, at least it wasn't critical. You're going to be put on charge. Can you do anything? Yes, Sniffery recovers all allies MP. And then I'm going to send you into oblivion. Only marginally though. And then lastly, spear you into oblivion. I could have just done that the first time, for goodness sakes. That was over 1,000 damage. Yeah, but that's the only time I'm going to give you guys a hard difficulty battle. Because for goodness sakes, if they're going to be like that, then I don't know what the other 3 Sephiron bosses are going to be like on hard difficulty. Something which I do not want to imagine. For goodness sakes. And that's that. Okay, next battle please. Just want to get this first. That was almost not worth it. Okay, now that we set it back to easy, these won't be much of a nuisance. Group wave. And then Peniko's variant of the group wave. And that's that. And as you can see by that, we didn't even get any items because it's on easy difficulty. How many hours of gaming a day? Okay. Let's retreat while we can. Common. Right. I've decided I'm going to play games and do homework. If I can balance both, nobody can bug me about either. I'm going to tell my parents as soon as I get home. I'll play my games while I get good grades. Received lol sweat. No idea what that item is. The girl who stops drawing. Sarasa. And my internet's playing up. Well done. Well done, TalkTalk. Never get TalkTalk, by the way, if you're a UK customer. They are the worst internet company in the world. Ever. Promise you good internet, but yet minutes later, it's down again. Because I'm not uploading anything right now. 3A regular class. Although, the beauty of the Let's Plays that I do is I do not require internet connection at the time to be able to play the game. Unlike some YouTubers who relies on online connection to play multiplayer games. Glad this is not multiplayer. Otherwise, I would have a complaint to forward. No, don't look at me. I don't want people looking at my body. Please go away. Yuri. I heard there's a student who won't go swimming during PE because she has body image problems. I don't think she has any reason to, but... well, in order to fix this problem, we require to defeat 2 tomb-like creatures. To do this. Fear. A fear of oneself. Right, so I have to look for the... actually, both of these are fear caskets. So we are going to be able to do this within 1 world. Not you, not interested in you. Hi there. Come forward, please. And I'm going to obliterate you undead hedrons. And trees. You may be resistant, but it's still going to take a chunk of your health away. But both these type of creatures have so much health. Wow. Excellent. And now use the boar fist to punch it into oblivion. Die again. There we go. Chaotic anguish. Alright, next phase please. Will that lead anywheres? Probably. We'll get the item over here anyways, because we can. Good, 2 items. If it was just 1 item, I would be very disappointed again. There's no way, is there? Oh, there is! I just made the impossible possible. For some odd reason. Get this item first, and then slash. Oh, this battle's still the same though, this theme. We'll see the differences between the difficulty of the last battle and this one. Excellent. And then the same again. And then lastly, PS attacks. Ebus Fame. Didn't work. That's fine though, we can still go. This will do it. Excellent. That's still the same. Slightly different actually. Well, it's just because we have more time to just look at it. Look at it! Body image security. Insecurity. Right, leave a comment and let's go back to the real world. Huh? I'm not overweight. You mean you're cute? Oh, now you're just embarrassing me. Okay, I'll try to have a bit more self-confidence. Thanks. Received sweet glazed bread. Sweetly glazed. Enough passion to go around? What? Someone drew the 4-panel comic posted here? Comic, yeah. It's pretty funny if you ask me. Right. 2 thrusters. Pick up the pieces. There's a girl who uploaded her drawings to an art sharing website and the comments have her really down. Sorry to bother you so often, but could you help? You're not bothering me, you're doing me a favour. You're giving me more rating points. Anyways, picking up the pieces. Hello everyone, my name's Flareblast here and we've returned back to Blue Reflection. It seems we need to talk to Yuri for some reason. Let's do that. Hi Yuri, did you try talking to people? Oh, it's you. Unfortunately, I'm at a loss. I tried to have a conversation, but I've nothing to talk about. You're thinking too much. You can just ask the other person whatever you want to ask. For instance, is there anything you want to ask me? Something to ask you. I know. I'm extremely interested in knowing more about the common and reflectors. Given that they're both tied to emotions, more information should help me understand my feelings. The common and reflectors, huh? I don't know that much, but I'll tell you what I can. Really? Please do. Okay, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn. So the common contains things unrelated to the physique like vending machines and railway crossings. Users said it's a world where memories and awareness accumulate, so they probably formed from our experiences. I see. And if the common has existed since the ancient past, it likely changes along with our world. Right. I'm sure it didn't have things like vending machines 100 years ago. Our memories. So, If there anything is there anything exclusive to Common? Things that don't exist in our real world? Things that are only in the Common? Well, the world itself has really unrealistic scenery. But if you just look at individual parts, like trees or stairs, it's all stuff from this world. Oh, but I've never seen demons in the real world. Demons? You're referring to the beings that try and attack and destroy fragments that have gone rampant, right? Yeah, apparently the Cyprian's influences makes the Common go crazy and creates things like that. And those Cyphria created demons try to destroy the fragments, which reflectors use as weapons. In other words, fragments are a threat to the Sephiroth. That's why demons instinctively try to destroy them. You think so? I'd like to see it for myself, at least once, but that's so dangerous. They say seeing is believing, but that doesn't do much me good if they can't be seen. If I have a chance, I'll try taking a better look sometime. Much appreciated. I look forward to hearing more. Alright, until then, you try talking to lots of people. It's just like what we did today. Just like today? Understood? In that case, I'll go and question people who... No. Not that. Just everyday normal activities. Bond with friends, excellent. And... nothing as like a point growth for us? No, nothing along those lines. Okie dokie. Fine, be like that then. I didn't mean to do that, unfortunately. But at the same time, I could have just changed that chat, but I'll do that another time. Let's see, missions. Keep an eye on the snacks. Okie dokie. So second floor hallway. Second floor hallway has something. Second floor hallway. There's 2 activities here. One with a personnel, I would presume. Dark Cave has a new message for you. No, not at the moment. You? Do you want some snacks too? They're sweet and make you happy. Huh? You don't? No way. Snacks make everyone happy. Snacks do not make everyone happy. There's this girl who buys and gives out a mountain of junk food to us. I love it, but it's unhealthy. She needs to lay it off or else we're going to get heavy. Yeah, bring some fruit or something. But then again, someone else might say, fruit contains too much sugar in it, and if you don't exercise then fruit will make you fat. I would say to that is, fruit is delicious. And healthy. So this mission alone requires us to defeat those kind of creatures. And also there's a surprise in store, because since we have acquired all 12 friends in the game, the music's changed. And you will all be completely destroyed. Next up. We don't have the heart to be extinguished the first time. Maybe this will. So that's one automator creature defeated. Second, and one with 3 tomb-like creatures. Do this first. Seems impact and PS are okay against the tombs. Anything else is going to deal less. Take that back. Maybe I was thinking of those ghostly creatures. The ones which has magma covered cloaks to act as camouflage. Won't do you any good if you're actually just going to try and attack me though. Bloody anger creatures. Sorrow, happiness. Sorrow, happiness, anger, fear. Before common zones. I can speak correctly today. Or the other day about this. Two emotions have been mixed together. Yep. This is the happiness fear world. Weird. Attack. Great wave. Oh. Those two smaller ones will be instant killed. Like that. And then you're going to have yourself a really big treat. This will do it. Like that. And that shall be that. And also, when you go to the central zone from now on, you can actually go to the other, well, you can actually go to the 4 zones that you can go to previously because it has 4 doors there. Therefore, obviously 1 door per zone. So you don't have to wait for another day to transpire in order to go to a particular zone you really want to go to. Because when you can, when you can go to the central zone, you can go to any of the other zones regardless of the day. So now, there's something going on still in this hallway. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Mission. 3B33. So it must be a friend who wants to talk to me. Then that would lead to be Echo, wouldn't it be? Because there's nobody else who I am friends with that is on this floor. This is Echo. And Yuri. And then tell me more. I would, but there's no more to tell. Echo, are you interviewing Yuri? Hey Shuri, you've got to be curious too, right? Curious? About what? How about her beauty secrets? Look how stylish she is. Aren't you curious about her tricks? So, you were talking about her style, not her research. Of course